Chapter 53. Handsome Man. As Han Li heard the name of the skill, his heart involuntarily shuddered. What happened next left an everlasting impression on him. It reminded him that there were still a lot of things in this world that were unknown. As Dr. Mo roared, the 7 sinister blades embedded in his body started to tremble. A buzzing sound was emitted from the demonic heads of the blades, getting louder and more acute by the second, as if they were coming to life. As Dr. Mo witnessed the sinister blades vibrating, he mumbled something fervently. Han Li could not catch what he said, but he knew that it could not be anything good. Dr. Mo stood up, circled around the room, and finally stamped his foot in anger. He reluctantly raised his index finger and stuffed it into the mouth of one of the demonic heads. An incredible and inconceivable thing happened. That demonic head that was supposedly dead actually opened its mouth and chomped down on Dr. Mo's index finger, as if it was enjoying some heavenly delicacy. Dr. Mo's body slightly shuddered, as if he was forcibly suppressing the intense pain. Because of the black fog that was obscuring his features, Han Li could not see Dr. Mo's expression, but he guessed that surely it would be hideous. In the time it took to brew a cup of tea, the hunger of the demonic head was finally sated. Satisfied, it opened its mouth to release the finger while the buzzing sound started to abate. Next, Dr. Mo began to feed each of the demonic heads in succession before unwillingly withdrawing his finger. After completing this, Dr. Mo resumed the lotus hand gesture from before, mumbling the spell's incantation and shouting out, "7 ghosts devouring the soul," again. This time, the 7 sinister blades did not start vibrating. Strangely enough, it seemed that nothing inconceivable was going to happen. However, the eyes of the demonic heads all shot open at the same instant, revealing pairs of blood-red eyeballs. Together with their mouths that were stretched wide open, they appeared to be trying, in futility, to suck something from the air. The ghostly mist on Dr. Mo's face began to convulse and expand, as if it could sense the danger of an imminent threat. The movements of the tentacles got increasingly intensive and violent, but to no avail. 7 extremely fine lines of black threads appeared on the top of the ghostly mist, weaving beautiful arcs in the air. Following an unseen energy, the lines of black thread accurately seeked out and were devoured by the mouths of the demonic heads that appeared to be eagerly waiting. Han Li stared in shocked silence. All that transpired occurred right in front of him, so the details of every action by the ghostly mist and demonic heads, however minute, were deeply engraved in his mind. He was so close that when the mouths of the demonic head was stretched open, he could even see their teeth clearly. It was the first time that Han Li had such close proximity contact with the mysterious energies from another plane of existence. He was awed and stunned by the feeling. The demonic heads of the strange, sinister blades, as well as the ghostly mist on Dr. Mo's face, emanated out a heavy demonic air. This phenomenon could not be explained by common sense. In the past, Han Li had never believed in matters of the supernatural. If it were not for him personally experiencing this today, he would absolutely never have believed in it. Yet how could Han Li not be unnerved? Elements of stories from myths and legends were actually happening in front of his very own eyes. At this moment, the state of Han Li's mind was in turmoil. Knowing that he was the target, Han Li was unsure of how should he react in the face of this extremely bizarre, inhumane power. Gradually, the ghostly mist on Dr. Mo's face slowly started to dissipate. The volume of the mist visibly thinned as the demonic heads devoured it, leaving behind a final layer of darkness and resulting in a faint shadow that clinged onto Dr. Mo's face. As the mist faded, the facial features of Dr. Mo slowly began to be visible. But the moment Han Li saw the face of Dr. Mo, he was thunderstruck, gawking like a retard. There was too many things that left him astonished today. However, all the things that had happened before were diminished by what he saw now. The exposed facial features belonged to a man about 30 years old in the prime of his life. If one observed for a longer period of time, he or she could tell unquestionably that this was Dr. Mo. He had managed to recover at least a few decades of his vitality. A face with a trace of heroic air, eyes that belied with dazzling charm, and a cold smile on his lips. No matter how you look at it, it was a face full of charisma, the face of an extremely handsome man. Deeply alluring and bewitching, it was a face destined to be a lady killer. Regardless of young virgin girls or old sultry cougars, no females could defend against this sort of charm. At the slightest flick of his finger, as long as he desired it, there would certainly be females delivering themselves to his embrace, unable to extricate themselves from the river of love and obsession. After witnessing Dr. Mo's face, Han Li actually felt like there was someone grinding his heartstrings, smashing his heart to pieces. It appeared that this pretty boy countenance was greatly capable of arousing jealousy in other males. As the last remnants of the ghostly mist was devoured by the demonic heads, Han Li suddenly remembered that Dr. Mo had told him before that he was only 30 years of age. It was only because of an accident during the recovery of a grievous injury, which drained away his vitality, did he become old and decrepit. From the looks of it, at the very least, up to this point, Dr. Mo did not lie to him. This should be Dr. Mo's original face. It was just that the methods Dr. Mo used to restore his looks was too mysterious and unfathomable. At this moment, Han Li realized that alongside Dr. Mo's features regaining their youthful look, his body, and even his hair all underwent miraculous transformations. That jet black hair, that sturdy body. Without a shadow of a doubt, it was certain that the physical energy of Dr. Mo had been rejuvenated to the pinnacle stage of his youth. But since Dr. Mo had a way to recover his vitality, why would he still go all out to capture me? Han Li questioned himself. Regarding this, Han Li had his suspicions. After he recovered from the shock, he realized that he was still in immense danger. Neurons started firing rapidly in his brain, repeatedly analyzing everything and hoping to find a path of escape. From Han Li's perspective, it appeared that Dr. Mo had been struck dumb. Dr. Mo was just standing there in silence. After some time had passed, he finally raised his hand. Using an expression that was akin to looking at a precious newborn baby, Dr. Mo attentively studied his new shiny and velvety skin. After examining himself, he slowly closed his eyes, propping his chin against both of his palms and gently caressing it as if he were enjoying the long bygone feeling of youth. Looking at the narcissism that clouded Dr. Mo's features, Han Li felt like vomiting. He could not grasp what Dr. Mo was feeling right now, that intoxicating feeling of recovered vitality. Old man Mo, looks like you have fully regained your vitality. Hey, let me congratulate you first. It seems that you no longer require Disciple's help. So could you possibly let Disciple off the hook? No matter what issues you have in the future, your Disciple would help you without question. Han Li was running out of patience. Up to now, he was still unsure of what methods Dr. Mo was going to utilize to deal with him. Han Li pretended to be ignorant and questioned Dr. Mo, hoping to know his fate before making any decisions.